Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. This is Amy Jo. I was not able to get as far in the envelope journal as I thought I would because my husband and I did an an unplanned vacation. He had some days off because of the way his work schedule landed, and of you that know, he's a nurse, so we left like the day after I told you I would get a lot done on this before I came back. I did get some done, not a lot. I got this covered, this covered, this covered. Okay. Then I got this covered, and this covered, and this covered. Can you see it? Nope. And this covered, this pocket covered. So I was able to get a little bit of stuff done. Not a whole lot, but I do want to finish getting this all covered, and then we can start decorating, because I did get a couple tags made. However, I didn't decorate them or anything like that, and while I was gone, I did not work on this journal. I did, however, as I'm sure you've already seen, my little short that I made, work on the work on the 3 junk journals that I'm giving away when I reach 300. So those are going to be worked on after, or I mean off camera. I will obviously do a flip through, but I just do not have time to film all of it. So this weekend, today is the 28th, I think, so this will be in June when you see this. So you will we'll do a flip through, because I have to get those done because I'm at like 280 already. So yeah, a lot further ahead than I thought, or I mean, I had a lot more than I thought I did. Last time I checked, I was at like 272 or 277, something like that. So I definitely have to get those journals done. I can't, I can show you the books that I'm going to use. They're little golden books. One second here. Let me get this inked up, and then I can show you the books I'm going to use. And I am so sorry. For some reason, I take 5 days off, and I don't know where I am anymore. One second, I have them right here. It's going to be The Lion King, Snow White, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame, however you want to say it. These are the 3 golden books that I will be making junk journals out of to give away for my 300 subscribers. So I will pick a video for everybody to comment on, and then whoever comments will be in that drawing, and I will draw. Won't be live. I still have an issue with that freaking me out that they're being on live, but it'll be a short like it was the last time, and then I can make a video of flip throughs and who won. So that is what the plan is for that. So I hope all my subscribers will enter that. Okay, got that. I think the only one left here is this one right here. So let's find something that will go there. How about this? It's a little dark, isn't it? let's do this. Let me see here. Some of these, like I said, I don't know where I got them. I did get this one off of Seven Plaza, off of her Ko-Fi shop. So go check her Ko-Fi shop out. She's got great digitals, as other people do, but you know, I have my favorites just like everybody else. But so I hope everybody had a great Memorial weekend. That's how I was able to get 5 days off last minute. I was working at corporate and I said, hey, I've been a good employee the last 3 months. I said, is there any way I can take Thursday and Friday off? I know it's last minute, but so my boss had to give me one of the administrator was on my side, and she's like singing my praises and stuff. And then I asked him, and he hauled around a little bit just to pick on me. And he said, yeah, so I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. We left Thursday morning. We were planning on leaving Wednesday morning, or Wednesday after I got off work. But that didn't work out. There was too much to do with it being last minute because we had just found out on Tuesday that I was going to get those days off. So we had to finish getting our camper ready and everything else. So we ended up leaving Thursday morning and we came back Monday morning, and it was glorious. I did not want to come back to work. I mean, I didn't. All I took with me to craft wise was this little bag. And I had stuff in it, and you've seen what I was cutting out. It was full of stuff I needed to cut out for the, oh, nope, I was wrong. Looky there. We have those to do. So that's not quite tall enough, but it is for this one, but I don't want to use that for, I think I'm going to need some more paper. I don't think I have enough. I have to go back and get some more out of my stash. I mean, I have some over here that I could use. Choose this one. But I want to use this for inside the pocket here. So anyway, it was really nice to have, I mean, it's probably been 4 years since I've had that many days off in a row. My husband gets that many days off in a row some days, very rarely, but I mean, sometimes he can get those days off in a row depending on how his schedule lands. But for me, it's a rarity. But that's okay. I mean, I get it when I ask, but I usually don't ask for 5 in a row. So it was nice that, like I said, I only asked for 2, got 5, so, which is nice. So hopefully I'll be able to do that some more this week. Just dropped my dauber. Or this year. And, get some more time off from work anyway. I wish work was as enjoyable as my YouTube and crafting, because then I would never take time off. This is my happy place. Definitely is a stress reliever to be in here. Although I felt really bad when I come in here. Completely forgot that I said I would have these covered. So I felt a little guilty, I have to say. Started stressing out. So I did a couple of them. Oh, come on. Before I came on. Just to make it look like I did something. Oh, come on. But, yeah. All's good in my world. I hope all is... Well, that got crooked, didn't it? That's all right. I think I can make it look okay. So, let's see. Let's cover this with that one. I keep losing my ruler. But yeah, had a great time. For most of the time we were with friends. But a day and a half of it, it was just my husband and I, which was nice. My husband and I haven't had a vacation together in a couple of years. Or even a weekend away together for a couple of years. So that was kind of nice. So I hope everybody else was able to enjoy their weekend, their holiday weekend, whether you got time off or not. It was amazing for me. Definitely did not want to come home. Excuse me, when I'm over here, I'm just getting ink on my dauber. And I know I wanted to have all this done, but I didn't, and I'm sorry that I told you I would, but I needed that well-deserved rest from my 9 to 5. So, it was very short notice. And thank goodness I had some videos pre-recorded, or you guys would have probably went for a few days without seeing anything, which really would have made me feel bad. So I don't like doing that. So I'm glad I had those up. Now I'm not feeling stressed, but I feel like I need to get stuff done so that, you know, you guys have what you were promised and all of that good stuff. So let's see here. I'm going to see if I have something that they're kind of the same. See, I don't want 3 ledgers right there. So we are going to have to use this darker one, I think, because this is just as dark. We're going to use this one because I don't know how I am going to trim that. So now let's see if I can find my marks. There's one. I don't like doing it this way though. I'd rather do it. Yep, there it is. I think. Maybe not. Oh man, it stinks getting old when you can't see. So let's make this one longer. Okay. It's hard to see when I lay it down, but that's all right. I like to tear the bottom off because it gives me more extra, or more scraps see if that fits. It does. Let's put this in here so I can do it this way so that I can trace. Okay, although I can't tell how far over it is, so I don't know if this is the proper way of doing this, but that's how Amy Jo's doing it today anyway. So I hope everybody's doing well, getting back into the swing of being back to work. And this is Wednesday. I'm filming this on Wednesday after Memorial Day, or the Wednesday after Memorial Day. So let's see. Good job. So yeah, so it makes my job harder when I take time off, because then I got to play catch up. I'm the only one in the office that does my job, so it can be a pain in the butt when I'm off. But let me see if I can, I just want to trim a little bit more off that, and I don't think I can do it with that. And my big guillotine is busy. Well, it's not busy, it's just got a bunch of stuff on it. So let's see if that was straight. Doesn't look very straight, but straight enough. So let's see. I guess I'm going to take some more off this side here. I think that's where I'm lacking. I guess that's not too bad. Crooked, but not too bad. So we are a camping family, if you could not tell. And to me, the perfect vacation is going away to a cabin and sightseeing, or just being at home, not dealing with work and phones. To me, that is the perfect vacation. If I could take time off and be at home in my craft room and not have to deal with the outside world, that would be the perfect vacation for me. But that does not always work, because I am on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So unless I actually go somewhere, then I'm on call. So it was kind of nice to go somewhere. Got rid of the phone. Okay, those are done. Let's see what over here needs to be done. Okay, this one and that one. And I think that's it. Yes, those two. So let's do this one here. And since I have pockets, or I'm making pockets, we're just gonna close this one. We'll keep that one open. That one's easy. I guess the other one wasn't too bad either. Wonder if I have a pen. No. Let me get a pen. Because it'll be easier to see on this. Let's see. So we're gonna go about right there and right there. So what's everybody working on? this will probably be the last video for this for a few. I might do some of the, I mean, I can't do all of the Golden Books journals on, excuse me. I'm gonna get a drink of water. But I might be able to do some of them. So we'll see. So we'll get this one covered, a couple of pockets done, but not very much decorated. And then we'll have to come back to this one because I do want to work on the Golden Books. I will do some of them on in videos and some not. I did get the stuff to do the marbling video, so that's going to be thrown in here. It looks like fun. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I had to do some research, and one of the subscribers, one of my dear friends, Patricia, asked me to do a video on marbling, and so I will do that. I will probably get that up next week sometime, if all goes well. Okay, and then let's see. See, I would love to have that there, but I put it there, so cannot do that. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. Kind of break up some of this craziness of this darkness here. A little bit anyway. Maybe we'll cut this down and we'll go in this way. Yeah, do it that way. It doesn't need to be that long, but so those are my next few plans, is to do the I don't need to do that, to do the what do you call it, sorry, wish this would slide in there just as easy with the glue on it. Do the junk journals that will be the giveaway, the Golden Book junk journals, and you know, make the ephemera on that. And then I don't know why that one went in so easy, but we need to get it down a little bit because I need it to fold in. And then the marbling of the paper. Okay, off. Let's see. That's kind of dark. Let's do this green, because there's green in here. So, well, you know what? There's none of this. Well, I don't necessarily want that because it won't show all of it, but I could do this. That's not quite big enough or wide enough. So how about this. Yeah, let's do that. And then this will kind of tie into the back part of the journal. This one I also got from Seven Plaza. Her stuff is great. I also like Amy from Crafty Cat. I have to remember to do this upside down because it is going on here upside down. And then, see if this one will work great. Nope, I went too long. It's all right. We need to go about right there. Remember, I didn't ink any of these up because I didn't know if I was going to close them or use them as pockets. Need to put something in there, but this kind of stuff goes well in there, so turn this down just a tad. I would continue to rip it, but I can't rip that small of a thing off. I'm not that good. I'm not good at all when it comes to stuff like that, so. Anybody got any vacation plans this summer? I think that's about it for me. Well, we have a lot of camping trips planned, and we have some extended weekends planned, but to go away for 5 days again, probably not in my future this year. I would like to make it down to my son's in Arizona this year again. I don't know if that's going to happen. That's a hard trip to make when I have other kids up here. Okay, let's flip through this to make sure I have everything covered. I know I have the back covered. Those are covered. Covered. We need to put something there too. There also. Okay, it looks like all the envelopes are covered. I love this. I don't think I have any of that left. I would love to put that on those pages there. Yep, don't have any of that left. But let me cut these out. I put these together while I was mad dashing to make it look like I actually did something, but then I told on myself because I did not do anything, which is okay. Everybody needs time off, and I so much enjoyed my time off. So, and I also got, these are the ones Tina made me, you've seen those, but I also got these backed. They need to be inked, but these are backed. This little pocket here that looks like a pocket I got from Crafty Cat. That's her YouTube channel, Crafty Cat, so if you want to go looking, that's what you need to look for. There is pieces of this ephemera pack that will be in our journal, but not yet. Maybe. I know this is probably boring for everybody. You all know how to cut out tags. You all know how to make tags. This I thought could be a cute belly band in here somewhere. Maybe not this big, but it was extra. It was a scrap, so I just decided to cover it because I thought it would make a cute belly band in the opposite side of the journal that we put it in. So I think it's going to go in the back side because I think we covered an envelope in the front side with this. And this is a journaling card, I believe, or it will be, or a pocket, I don't know yet. Probably a journaling card in one of my pockets. Okay, so let's get all these inked up here. I am using Scorched Timber. You know what, that's a journaling card, so I don't need to do that. I do want to round these corners. And tags, I want rounded corners on. Pocket, that's a journaling card. Journaling, well, these two will be pockets, so they won't, but oops. That I think needs some more glue. Clean up my mess here a little bit. For those of you that are new, I like to round my corners of my tags because they go into my pockets smoother. These are the ones that Tina made me. They were in my haul. And the one that she did. Sorry if you can hear that. Truck or car or whatever is over there outside my window. Okay, let's just ink these up real quick. This will be a small pocket. I'm just basically inking to get the edges done. These can be inked too. That needs to be cut off. This I'm going to have to round the corners to get rid of that white, which is fine. And that needs cut off. Okay, those are the two pockets. So I think we just got a couple more inking to do here. And then we can at least put those pockets that I got done in there in the belly band. My fingers are all inkied. And this is that magazine paper that I put the matte medium gel on. Okay. These need to have it's a pocket. So this, oh, I keep doing that. Ripping this. I ripped it there and I fixed it, but now I can't find my little I have a little piece of or a little roll of that washi tape for when that happens. That's too big for that one, but let's see if there's, I know there's other pockets in here because we put pockets in here. Okay. Okay, so this is here. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. It's this right here. So I want to make a belly band on one of these pages. Or one of these envelope pages. No matter how I turn that, it looks upside down to me. I want it in this part of the journal. So this is the center. It looks good on there. Then you can oops, keep moving it. Let's put that pocket there. I'm just going to do it like a tuck since it's a small pocket. I also have these big tags. I want to make these two things out of tags. Put one in the back and one in the front. Just love them. And this thing. Oh, that'll fit there. Let me put it all the way in. Well, maybe it will now that I put glue haphazardly in there, but I should cover that. Should not leave my glue stick uncapped, but that's all right. Not quite big enough for there, so let's do here. My fingers are all icky. Now, this is not journal or art journaling, or sorry, creating junk journal by the seat of your pants. I don't know what is, because none of this was planned. All that stuff fits in there. Not much. Let's see if we can get some of that. There. Let me see. I have a button that would look cute there. It's like a pole. Hoping for like a let's use that one. Okay, and we can use this. Well, nope, let me use the same lace I have been using, which is this. Ink that up a little bit. Wow, I just inked it up enough it fell apart. So I think all we're gonna do is just do that. Maybe put it like right there. And try not to burn yourself while you're putting your button on. There we go. Matches a little bit in there, but let's decorate this up a little bit. Sounds like it's raining outside, but I don't think it is. Let me look. Nope, must just be one of my computers running. Okay, like that. Okay, we can put a journaling card in here, so I will need some more. So we're using this for our journaling cards also. Put that up a little bit, just grunge it up a little bit, not too much. I just about fell. Look what I found. My little silicone paintbrush that I use for this. Yay! Imagine when you look where things are supposed to be, things are there. Now I don't want that to get stuck in. So let's figure out where this pocket can go. Let's, oops, sorry. Corner around these. I'm gonna put the cap back on my glue. Put it on on this side. I hope you all can see me. I know we probably should go because it's been a while. Just put that in there for right now. This is going in here. I don't think I have any pockets that these will fit into. Nope. Need something for that, but we will get there. Nope. Alrighty, I guess that'll be it for today because I need to get some tags or tag toppers for that. These. We'll get that done. But there we are for right now. We'll eventually get this done. I don't know when we'll come back to it. Like I said, I have a couple other things that are a little more pressing that need to be done first, but we will get it done. And I appreciate you for joining me, and you all have a blessed day. Bye now.